Good morning this morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day, baby. Hope you guys are having a great day today. I wanted to come at you guys real quick this morning with some information and some words of stuff I just wanted to share with you guys. Got a lot of breaking news happening today. I'm going to come over lunch today with some really cool, exciting news. We're going to talk some more about nutrition, supplements, all of that stuff this afternoon as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me know where you guys are at this morning. Love seeing and hearing where you guys are all at in the country and in the world. We had a huge group on last night. We talked about the mask, all that kind of stuff. We had a large group this morning. So please, good morning, good morning, good morning from Charlotte. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Florida. Good morning, Missouri. Good morning, Illinois. Good morning, good morning. All right, so a couple things I want to say. I've got a really quick, about a 10-minute deal I'm going to do with you guys this morning. I'm getting ready to do an interview with Dr. Andrew Saul, he's the editor and journal of the Orthomolecular Medicine site. You need to check it out. You need to check him out on dryourself.com. He's probably one of the smartest guys on the planet when it comes to nutrition and health. We're going to talk about all these different vitamins, supplements, nutrients, you name it, and I'm going to bring that to you later today, if not tonight. So I'm excited about that. I was inspired this morning when I read this, and I wanted to read this to you. It says, and this is by Martin Luther King Jr., he says, "The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy." Where do you stand right now? Where do you stand at time of challenge and controversy? You know, where are you at? What's going on in your mind? What are you thinking every day? What are you seeing? Are you starting to see, because it's 2020. Let's talk about this. It's the year 2020. I'm believing it's going to be a great year. I'm believing it's going to be a year of Jubilee still. I believe some amazing things are going to come out of this, and we're going to start seeing with 2020 vision. We're going to be able to pull the curtain back and go, hey, there's something going on here, and we need to start stepping up and stepping out as a nation, as a world. You know, we're talking about Common Sense Health Nation. We're Common Sense Global right now. So here's the deal. We need to stay positive and focus on the positives. That's what I want us to focus on today and the rest of the week. We got to stay positive, okay? I made some notes here. I'm going to go through them. Look at all the positives that are happening in the world today. I mean, now more than ever, people are aware of our vulnerabilities when it comes to our health. We're now more aware of it. Now, it's just like G.I. Joe used to say when I was a kid, knowing is half the battle. Now we know that our immune systems are weak. We're susceptible to viruses, bugs, bacteria. It's time for us now to take massive action steps to change that. We can shift that. There are things that you can do nutritionally, naturally, health-wise to protect yourself, and just staying home and washing your hands is not the solution. That's a good solution for now. You want to wear a mask, that's your decision. Again, World Health Organization suggested it, but they said you don't need to wear a mask. You're better off washing your hands and not touching your face. That's the key. Let's leave the N95 mask for the health professionals that truly need it. You want to wear a scarf or a handkerchief? That's totally fine if you want to do that. We're going to talk a lot later today about quinine, about zinc, about hydrochloroquine, all that kind of stuff with Dr. Andrew Saul. So I can't wait to share that with you as well. But 2020 is going to be a great year. Now look at this. I'm telling you it's going to turn around. People are spending more time with their family. I come home last night. Myself and my children, we all sit down and have dinner. How many of you are doing that now and you haven't had an opportunity to do that before in the past? Then last night, I hear my wife giggling and laughing upstairs. She's got a glass of wine and she's got some type of app on her phone where she's got 2 or 3 of her friends and they're all and they're having a glass of wine talking about life. That's awesome. My children are getting along better than ever, and I hear this from other people's children as well. So there's a lot of blessings that are happening right now. There's reports that the hole in the ozone is smaller than it's ever been. We're seeing people starting to do random acts of kindness for other people. I'm seeing people go out in my community and purchase groceries for folks that can't get out, won't get out, or don't have the funds to do it. We're seeing people do things where they're paying it forward to other folks. We're seeing doctors coming out of retirement and seeing if they need help in hospitals, which a lot of them are saying that they don't, which we're going to talk about this afternoon. We're also seeing numbers in hospitals where we were concerned and scared that we weren't going to have enough hospital beds. Turns out, guess what? We got plenty of them. Okay? Guess what else? Here's the deal too. Turns out we got plenty of respirators and ventilators. Missouri's great. They're even showing that New York, New Jersey, a lot of these areas, California, they have plenty of equipment and things to take care of their patients. You guys share this stuff. Please share this. I want you to share this. If you don't share it, this gets suppressed. People need to hear this information. I know that supplements We're working on getting a huge supply in, and as soon as we get it, we're going to release it to this group only, so you guys can go and get this stuff. And you guys can go to that Wellness Warrior Club and look and see what products are there right now. That plus that T90 program is already changing people's lives. So go there and check it out. Listen, the predictions that were going on about how sick and how bad and what people were going to die from, we found out those numbers are every day going down. If you want to say that it's social distancing, if you want to say whatever, who cares whatever you say it is, the reality of it is it's going down, okay? And people are becoming more aware now. It went from 2.2 million people to 200,000 people to 100,000 people. Now below 80,000 is what's predicted for deaths in the United States, just like a bad flu season. Just like a bad flu season. Wake up, people. Let's use some common sense, okay? What are some other things that are going on good? I said the death rates are low. We're also finding out more information about the coronavirus. We're finding out that it's a lot more infectious than we thought. Well, how's that a good thing, Dr. Eric? That's a great thing because more people have it than we originally thought of. And if you remember math, denominators, numerators, and denominators, right? You got to know those numbers. So the more people that are exposed, the lower the fatality rate is. We're finding out this thing is not as deadly as we once thought it was. Now, yes, there are people that are going to die from this, just like there are people that are going to die from the flu, the colds, heart attacks and all that stuff. And I know that it's extremely confusing and extremely frustrating when you've got doctors going on national television with the White House saying, listen, if you have a patient who dies and we suspect it's coronavirus, put that on their toe tag. I had one of our Common Sense Nation people direct message me yesterday and told me about her grandfather, 94-year-old man who was in hospice care and has been on hospice care for 8 weeks. And the guy's had stage 4 cancer. He's been deteriorating horrible for the last couple of years, but the last 3 months really bad. He passed away in his sleep. With his family wasn't around, okay, because they can't be around now. He passed away in his sleep, and the coroner put on the toe tag, the doctor put on the toe tag, death from coronavirus. She was livid, absolutely livid about it. And hey, I get it. I totally understand. Now, did you guys see as well that the numbers in Italy and Germany and France and all those things, according to this morning, no new deaths? No, the peak is going. We're going back. We're starting to go down. I know they're saying in the United States that we're projected a peak still of the 15th, which is next week. We shall see. It's 8 days again for the second day in St. Louis, Missouri. You got to take that into consideration as well. Couple other things I want to share with you that I think is really cool. I know it's hard to stay positive sometimes, like I said, when, Dr. Brinks, Dr. Fauci, and all these guys are saying that we're going to keep our society closed until there's a vaccine. Let me say that again. We're going to keep our society closed until there's a vaccine. Now, I'm not against vaccines. I'm not against vaccines. If you want to take a vaccine, go for it. But let me tell you something. You guys, we've had years of science behind flu shot vaccines, and those things are not effective. By the way, nor are they safe, okay? Guys, please do me a favor and keep sharing this. Hit that share button and go to that Wellness Warrior Club. You got to share this because this information is being suppressed. Now, what was I just talking about? So let's talk a little bit more about another thing that's in the news right now. You guys remember this guy right here? Anybody ever see this guy, right? Okay, this is Dr. Charles Limber. Dr. Limber is the chairman of the chemistry and biology department at Harvard University. He was arrested a week or so ago because he had a bunch of indictments of him and Chinese nationalists. He was being paid $50,000 a month by China and over $1.5 million for opening a lab in Wuhan, China. And there were 2 other Chinese spies, nationalists, that were arrested as well for trying to sneak biological chemicals back and forth between countries. How come nobody did that? Okay, start seeing with 2020 vision. Let's start opening our eyes and looking at stuff. You really think there's not some other type of agenda out there? You guys, listen. The government just came out and said, some of them. Now, President Trump's trying to help with this, and so are others, but they literally came out and said, we're not opening up our country again until there's a vaccine. Again, I'm not against vaccines. If you want to get one, that's your decision, but don't force that on me. I'm all about medical freedom. And by the way, something out that is going to absolutely change their agenda. It's going to change the focus and the narrative. We are going to start being able to test all across the country for IgM and IgG antibodies for COVID-19, and we're going to be able to start doing them next week in our offices. So we literally can take a vial of your blood, send it to our lab. Within 24 to 48 hours, we're going to know, number one, if you've been exposed to it, that you've got antibodies, which means you're immune to it, or number two, if you are actively with it right now. So IgG and IgM are going to tell us if you have it. That's huge. That's huge, because that's what changed. That's going to change the game, people. And I need to know where you're from right now, what states, what areas, because I want to get you doctors that you work with in your areas hooked up with this testing so you can go get tested as well. I know we're living in some crazy times. There really is some light at the end of the tunnel. I promise you. There's a lot of great things that are coming down the pipe. There's a lot of good information out there, but the news is sharing with you doom, gloom, all bad stuff. Do your own research, you guys. You got to start listening to not just what people are telling you on television. Start doing your own research. Listen, information is the key. Without knowledge, my people will perish. It says that in the Bible. You've got to get knowledge. And then what you got to do is get that knowledge and apply it to your life. That's called wisdom. Okay, so we've been talking in our videos that's on Common Sense Health. Go to the Facebook page, Common Sense Health, and ask to join. So we're putting videos out there, what supplements and nutrients you can do, what things you can do to get yourself healthier. Tonight, around 7:30 Central Standard Time, I'm going live with the world-famous Dr. Sean McCaffrey. We're going to talk a lot about this, nutrients, vitamins, all this stuff. You guys, if you look, go and look. Some people out there, medical doctors, are poo-pooing what we talked about with tonic water, with quinine, and with zinc. That is the original formula for malaria treatment over 150 years ago, and all the homeopathic and osteopathic books and naturopathic books talks about that. But yet the powers that be that control the drugs, that want you to pay for their drugs, are saying that's not working. It's been around for over 150 years and has been extremely successful. I've had thousands and thousands of doctors all across the world message me and say, thank you so much for getting the word out about that. We've been using it on our patients for decades and seeing amazing results with bacterial breakouts, with virus breakouts, all that stuff by using quinine, by using zinc, by using tonic water, cranberry juice, grapefruit juice, orange juice mixed with it. So I want you to do that. Nutrition can change your life. Nutrition can help you heal. But you guys got to start getting educated. And then you got to take that knowledge and apply it to your life. That's called wisdom. So I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, okay? No, I'm not an MD, okay? I'm a doctor of chiropractic that's been studying this stuff forever. You want to challenge my understanding of it? That's one of the most ignorant claims that I've ever heard. There's people out there that I've been studying for 15 years on all this stuff, and I would love to speak to you about virology, immunology, all this stuff, because I've been studying it for 15 plus years. I'm a primary care provider in the state of Missouri. I'm involved in hospital organizations, nutritional companies. I've been helping train doctors on how to get well. Like, that's the most ignorant thing you're going to say. People attack the messenger instead of the message, and the message needs to be this. We're going to start seeing with clear vision. We're going to start helping change the world. You deserve to be healthier. We need more people less sick, period. And by the way, myself and other doctors like me are sending out what I call life support boats. We're sending boats out and we're going, all right, let's get on this lifeboat. We're going to teach you how to live better, how to be healthier, how to take better care of yourself. If you don't get on the boat, that's your decision. It's not our fault. We're trying to help you. We're trying to help you get educated, inspired, and motivated, because right now is the most epic time in our life. We've never seen anything like this. It's the most unprecedented time ever, and we need to wake up and see what's really going on and start looking at what options we've got to get ourselves healthier, to get ourselves stronger. We need to get America back to work again. We need to get back to work again. We need to get our people healthy again, not just in America, but the world. We need to get people out of this camp of sickness and disease, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, immune compromisation, get them out of that and get them over here. Yes, there's always going to be a small percentage of people that are in that group. We need to quarantine those people. I agree with what Dr. Shiva says. Dr. Shiva says we need to quarantine the sick, focus all of our efforts and energy on them, and then we need to work as a society to get us healthier, to help get them healthier and protect them. We need to get after this together. It's no longer just the United States of America. There's no divide anymore with Republicans, Democrats, liberals, conservatives. It's time to work together. It's time to get our lives back, our economy back. We have to learn from this, and we have to see with 2020 vision, okay, of what's coming down the pipe, and we need to be aware of other things that are happening behind us. Look at the Chinese things that are happening with the Harvard doctor and all these other things and the vaccines that are coming out, all this other stuff that's happening. You need to wake up and look at not just the main headlines, but the headlines behind. So I'm going to come back over lunch today around noon, about 12:30 Central Standard Time. I have a ton of stuff to share with you. I'm interviewing Dr. Andrew Saul. I'm going to try to get that out today. That is going to be an epic interview. I cannot wait for you to hear him. Please share this, okay? Go to Common Sense Health page on Facebook. Go there and like us. There are people from all over the world contributing to that information to help us as a community get healthier. We're in this together, ladies and gentlemen. Positivity is that's the deal. So I love and appreciate every one of you guys. Have an amazing, amazing, blessed day. And I look forward to giving you some more positive news later. And let's keep getting better together. Be blessed, everybody. Stay healthy. Bye-bye.